Okay, so the story in the book is really about how we created our organization, which is Pragati Leader. And, it's been 36 years now. So the journey from the start, from a startup to where it is right now, which is a mid-size consulting company, the journey is all about that. And the vision we had for the organization, the struggles we had as we were scaling up, the fun and the adventure. I think the story is really all about that. And as happens with all stories, the person who's telling the story also reveals a lot about himself or herself. So the story also captures a little bit of me as a person. So that's very shortly, that's what the book is all about.
So in this story, I just wanted to share some of my experiences as to why I got into the travel industry, my passion and purpose for which I entered the industry, and the way I built Travel Tours Group. I think what I've tried to communicate is that there are many opportunities that come along the way, and it's important that we seize the right opportunities and make the most of it. I've also shared in this story some of the challenges and some of the goals that I had while building this business.
Story about my humble beginning, about the hardships and how an ordinary individual from a village with a lower middle class background can achieve whatever he desires to with right attitude, lot of hard work and unwavering will to succeed. So I'm from a small town from Karnataka who actually willing or wishing to become an entrepreneur and living my dream how I wanted to live. So this is the story of that young kid who dreamt something and who tried to achieve it in his life. So that's all it is in this book.
Well, I think takeaways are really for different people will have different takeaways. But if I have to look at it, I think one takeaway for sure is that you can follow your vision and your dreams. That is the starting point. The second is having set out a compelling vision and a dream for yourself. The second is you have to make sure that you are I think the second takeaway for people is that your value proposition for your clients, so whoever wants to buy into your vision, has to be very compelling. It has to be exciting, it has to be interesting for them to consider you. So that's the second. And the third thing is you might start early in the journey, because I think the way we started was we were one of the very few L&D and training and HR companies in India. So when we started, there were difficulties, but as you go along, I think people adopt what you're talking about. So it's never too late to start early, have a compelling dream, make sure that your value proposition is attractive for other people. Serve from your heart, do your very best, and keep on, because at every stage in your life there will be new challenges and new moonshots to go for.
Key takeaways are that you don't know what cards that life deals to you. It's important that you make the best of whatever cards you are dealt with. The other takeaway that is very important is that it's very easy to put down goals and objectives and so on. But what is most important is that there has to be a purpose which makes us excited about what we do and gives us the joy to wake up every morning and go about our daily lives.
Key takeaways are like, I really want to convey the message that always the professional will and personal humility, with also being grateful for whatever you have achieved or the opportunities provided to you. So that message I want to have, to have the young generation to have the gratitude what they have achieved. And further, like for any business to be successful, I want to maintain that 5 pillars, which is very key in success. Like that is your teamwork, integrity, commitment, courage, and perseverance. So you need to keep doing things. Overnight success will not happen. You need to keep doing things again and again until and unless you find something. And success is also not final. And it's not a goal post. It's like a moving mile post. So like you'll enjoy the journey. So like that's what I wanted to tell in my book actually. So and also it's never an individual attempt for to being successful. There is a lot of people involved, even though the name like head of the person who is handling that, his name will be displayed, but it is a teamwork, lot of efforts with the other people made like us successful. That's what I believe in. It's always a teamwork. So it's not an individual success. Actually, whatever we have achieved, it is from the teamwork. So that is what actually I wanted to convey in this chapter actually.
I think somebody from your organization wrote to me, and I realized also that as a somebody who has co-founded the company, we have never really written the story of how we started. Yes, we've talked about how we started, what happened, but it was never put in a very good document. And I thought this is a good opportunity to bring it out from the legacy point of view for our own people, our own organization, and also for other people who are in similar businesses who might want to learn about how to scale up and how to actually achieve what you set out to do.
I had spoken to the editor Ram Anand some time back, and when he shared with me that he was going to do a collection of different stories from different entrepreneurs, I was very interested about the project, and also I was very keen to share my journey and some of my learnings.
Yeah, regarding see, one thing is like when I was being approached to have this book, I was amazed because like I can tell my story. Like it's not a very big successful story, but whatever we have achieved, we can beautifully write it in few pages and between the hard binds. So it's very good because always book is forever. It's like you may lose a video, you may lose this thing, the book is forever. So like one fine day somebody will read it, and like it may convey the message to the younger generation that doing right things at the right age, so you may achieve a lot. So like if I even inspire an young entrepreneur like who is willing to do something with this book, probably like I felt happy. Like if I even inspire 1 or 2 person who really wanted to do something in his life, and if this book inspire him in some way, so like then I thought it's an amazing thing to tell a story in the form of a book. So that's why when this was approached, like I was very excited to take this project.
Very excited and very happy that it has come out, and I hope audiences, obviously audiences from India will resonate because we have the same cultural context, but I think apart from that, a lot of the things that we the book, the chapter on Pragati leadership and me, I think it would be true for any other L&D company in the world. So I hope that other people also across continents, across geographies, also enjoy and can resonate with some bits of the story, because it's the story of every startup.
It's very exciting. It's lovely to see, and I hope people appreciate the lessons that are there in fact, all the chapters. So it's definitely very exciting, and I'm looking forward, especially for all my friends across the world, to get a chance to read this.
It feels great, and it's an amazing to be listed in the Library of Congress. Like I really did not expected that, but it personally feels great that okay, your story is beautifully written and it is published between the hard binds, and I'm also happy to share this book to a lot of my colleagues whom with I work, a lot of my clients whom we are working in North America, and they have sent a lot of congratulatory messages telling that it's been a remarkable achievement. And it's an awesome feeling, actually. I'm very grateful for this opportunity. It feels great to be on a book and listed in the Library of Congress. Probably this book is available for the younger generation or forever. So, if it really inspires any young entrepreneur, I really felt happy about this.
I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on Facebook. So social media is one way to reach out. Going to our company website is another way to reach out. So I'm quite easily accessible, actually.
Well, I'm quite fairly active on LinkedIn and also available on email and so on. So they can definitely reach out. I'll be happy to have conversations with them.
I can write an email. I have a professional email address. So they can reach me at santosh@brainstorminfotech.co.in.